Good morning, everybody. Happy day. I am, let's see, it's 9:45 a.m. 9:45 a.m. I have not had a cup of coffee yet. I'm going to do that right now. But I wanted to show you kind of an overview. These aren't all the groceries, but I'll show you these first. I just had a delivery from Walmart, and he worked hard getting this heavy stuff up here, so I'm thankful for that because I didn't have to. So, let's go with meat so I can get it put away. Welcome, my name is Kendra. I probably should have said that. If you're new here, I hope if you see what you like, you'll consider sticking around and subscribing. I love to meet new people. If you're not new here, I sure welcome you back. I gotta get that coffee in me. These are for the Super Bowl. Chicken party wings, flats and drumettes. And I'm going to stick these in the freezer and just leave them there until then. I think one of the guys has some plans for these. So, I also got, I think this might be for today or tomorrow, just 2 of the bun length beef Hebrew Nationals. Those are really good. There's not a lot of junk in these, and they're a nice size, kind of adult hot dogs. Okay, I'm going to give you the total when I'm done, I hope, if I can get it off the computer. Then I got 1 pound of extra lean ground beef. There's hardly any grease that comes off of these, any fat, so I really like this kind if I can get it. I got 1. I was thinking I ordered 2, but maybe I ordered 2 of these and only got 1. But anyway, 1 of the Polska kielbasa. I believe I might be making this today with peppers and onions and probably rice. You know, when I make it like that, I just cut it in rings, put it in a frying pan, get some char on it, then add the vegetables to it. And I have frozen bags, so I'm not going to even have to cut those peppers and onions. I was looking through the freezer and said, hey, I need to use these up. See, I'm using stuff up. And then I got Johnsonville brats, like these on buns too, but I'm not going to make them the same time I make the hot dogs because they'll only eat these. So, last bit of meat is some stew meat lean. And I have planned in a recipe for this that I will get to another time. Cooper Snooper, are you my helper? You are. The good boy. No, you can stay. When I say Goodboy, he believes there could be a Treat in his future. All right, we'll do some dairy here. I didn't buy any milk. I didn't buy any cream. I should have bought sour cream. I'm slap out. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I can get that at like grocery outlet real quick. But I got 2 of these perfect peach cobbler yogurts, like for the kids' lunchbox. And I got 2 of the key lime crumble. They like these a lot. And I think I only got, 1 of the Boston cream. So 5 of those. And they'll, like I said, they'll eat them for breakfast. They'll eat them in their lunchbox. They also take these in their lunchbox. These are Tillamook sharp white cheddar. They're little individual servings. I'm going to take you back a little bit because it seems like extreme close up to me. Okay, now, I also got let's see, is this 8 ounces? Well, it sure is. A private selection special. So the other day I got a 7-ounce block of cheese, which I thought was odd. Anyway, this is just some medium cheddar cheese in the block style for whatever. And for, let's see, sandwiches, I got 2 of the sliced natural cheddar cheese in Sargento brand, right there. For some dishes that I intend to make, I got some Mexican cheddar jack in the Kraft brand. And in case that wasn't available, I went ahead and ordered this because these will last for a long time unopened. I got the Great Value Fiesta blend because I really want to make that recipe and I don't want to get held back because I didn't get what I needed. And that happens, as we know, when we get our groceries delivered. It's always a crapshoot, a surprise to see what you did and did not get. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of this cold stuff away. All right, so here we are. I have the baking section of my pantry. So these are things that I got for a recipe or was running out. For instance, running out of bread flour. We're doing sourdough here right now, and so I take spurts. And this time I've got one of the kids wanting to try. And when this particular offspring does any kind of a recipe, he goes above and beyond. So I can't wait to see how he turns out his things. I needed baking soda, so I just got a couple of boxes of that, just this. And then I needed some Baker's Semi-Sweet for a recipe. I have all kinds of unsweetened Baker's because I use this in my brownie recipes, but no semi-sweet. Then I got regular semi-sweet morsels, chocolate chips, and chunks because I have a recipe that calls for chunks. So that's that for my pantry baking. Now I will show you my regular pantry. Recipe coming up called for bone broth, beef broth, not bone broth. Here, I'll have some more coffee. What's the matter with me? All right, beef broth, that ought to be tasty in a recipe that I make. And I got 3 because I always like to get just a little bit more than I need for my stock to keep it stocked up. And I only had 1 left, so now I'll have probably at least 2 left. I was all out of my garlic, and if I'm going to use garlic, I'm probably going to use this, unless somebody is complaining that it needs to have the fresh, real stuff. I mean, this is real, but it's minced, it's easy, it's fast. I love this brand and this style. And then lastly, for the pantry, I've got the ragu. Classic Alfredo sauce. I don't know if that's any good, but I used it all up and I wanted to replace it. What I had. I think what I used was... Oh, I didn't use it all up. I've got 2 jars, but they're the good stuff from Costco. That's what it is, and I didn't want to waste. Okay, let me get the last few things. Oh, this is going to go 10 times. I'm sorry, guys. Just deal. These are for the box out front on the porch for the guy that does the delivery. For anybody that does deliveries. For instance, today's Wal-Mart was a delivery. I get Amazon deliveries. My mail person comes up on the porch with my mail just to get a snack. It's not like they can't put it in the mailbox, but then I don't have to walk down the road to get my mail. It's not down the road, it's down the driveway and around the corner, not on the road. Do you know what I mean? Like it's on the private driveway, but it's a ways down. Way too much detail. Anyway, this I'm going to hide in the bedroom, believe it or not, until I either go ahead and make that recipe that I got the cheese for, or I found it on... What is that called? It's not Pinterest. Is it Pinterest? Maybe it is. Yeah, probably Pinterest. Says Doritos nacho cheese party size. And if I don't use it for a recipe, I will use it for the Super Bowl. This is for, oh, did I already say these? Yes, I gave way too much detail. Coca-Cola, Mexican Coca-Cola is a favorite of one of the guys here, and so I always like to keep that on hand. And then these go out in the refrigerator on the porch too. We don't drink this, but they seem to be popular. And in addition, let me show you this. I got my 2 boxes of Topo Chico. They said they might be out, so I was scared, but I got them. So this is it. I'm just leaving the bread here so that one of the guys can put it up on the top shelf for me, because I'm going to stock it there instead of in a bucket in the garage because they're using it often enough. Okay, so there's carrots for that same recipe that I mentioned with the stew meat. And the reason I have 3 things of mushrooms, well, first of all, we will eat however many mushrooms we have in the house. We are all mushroom eaters. We like them in recipes. We like them raw. We like them on a platter with other veggies for dipping purposes. But anyway, I got one of Bella Bella and two of just brown mushrooms. The two brown mushrooms packages are going to go in with the carrots and the stew meat and all of that. These are just going to be for whatever and whoever. And lastly, for produce, because I have quite a bit, I got Cara Cara oranges. Yay! I saw, wow. She lives in Arizona. She's kind of a strawberry blonde, really cute, bouncy pouncy. What is her name? It's going to drive me crazy. I'll be right back. Mandy, Mandie, Mandy's Place. I saw her get these, and I've been waiting for them too, and I haven't been able to find them. But today, the Walmart had them. These are Cara Cara oranges, and they're seasonal, just like the Sumo citrus is seasonal. They say the Sumo citrus are actually mandarins, but they're like this. They're handfuls of, if you've never had a Sumo, you should. But anyway, Mandy, I'm sorry about forgetting your name. Did you change the name of your channel? I'm feeling like you did. Not that that was why I couldn't remember your name. That was just me being me. All right, so I'm going to at least put the mushrooms away in paper sacks, and then I'll show you the last of what I have, and it's all non-food. Unless you count dog food as food, which I don't, but I'll show it to you. There we go. Got them in paper bags, which really extends the life of your fresh mushrooms. If you have, lunch sacks laying around, or you can even cut down the paper bags they might give you at the store. I think I have over here around the corner about 9 paper bags from, I'll take a picture in a minute. But anyway, these were already wet in the inside of these packages. There's a good bit of liquid, so I don't know if this is going to help as much as usual, but at least it's something. So the brown shrooms are in here, and the Bella Bella are in here. Not that it matters. We like them all. Here's the last of it. So here's that I said was non-food. It's just some bits. They're about out of treats, and this is what they usually get. It's in the brand of dog food that they use, but it's beef, so I'm going to have to be gentle with this. I don't know how it'll be on their tummies. And I use these every single day of my life for the last 3 years. I write lists on them. I keep track of, YouTube stuff on them, and then I throw them away as I'm done with them. And it's better than chasing a notebook. Although I still have notebooks and still chase them around. I went ahead and got this stupid scented dish soap. I've been holding off, but I'm out and I had to do something, and I cannot find unscented Dawn. This is my Dawn unscented of choice. The platinum cuts through grease beautiful, and I just dump it into a container there in my kitchen, and I, put the leftover in under the sink. I'm down to about 4 of these sponges for my toilet wands for the bathrooms. So I didn't want to run out of those. Speaking of bathrooms, some more Angel Soft. We're not out of it. We're nowhere near out of it, but we will never be out of it because I live through the C word. Know what I mean? The virus, not the bad stuff. So, Reynolds Nonstick, just about out, and I was completely out of these, and I use these for some storage things, not for a lot. Sometimes I'll use them for if I'm going to soak a whole lot of meat in some kind of a brine or sauce, for barbecue or whatever. And sometimes I put things like, summer clothes or winter clothes in these. They're really big, and they're a nice... Sure didn't mean to order the zipper kind. I like the kind that doesn't. I like the kind that does not have the zipper. That, my friends, is it. I'm going to go find that total for you and show you what that came to. Oh, I said I'd show you the bag mayhem. Yeah, we got bags, boys and girls. We got bags. All right. I'm going to get the total. Okay, here's my Ziploc baggies that I was looking for, just for sandwiches and stuff like that. Well, not sandwiches because it's gallon, but regular food. So they say they're shipping that. And then they're shipping this onion powder too. So whatever. This one's coming by, I don't know what, On Track, I think it said. One of the guys is leaving. And then this one is coming by FedEx or something crazy like that. Really? So at least I have that. I can't find my total so far. Still looking. All right, here we go. I have got my subtotal, $235.69. Then I round up by 53 cents school donation. That's my granddaughter's school, so I always round up. Tax, $9.30. Bag fee, 40 cents. Tip for the delivery driver, $23.02. And the grand total is $268.94. Wow, that's what it was, $268.94. Okay, so I'll let you go now. I've had you long enough. I'm going to get to some football. Hope you liked what you saw, or you saw what you liked. I hope you'll consider subscribing. I'd love to meet you, so always feel free to make a comment, chat. Give me a thumbs up if you think about it, and what's the other thing? Comment. Oh, subscribe, of course. If you want, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thank you. Bye, everybody.